Singapore, an island at the tip of Southeast Asia that's just a little smaller than New York City. It's now grown to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world in terms of GDP per capita. That's the economic value of a country per person. But with little or no natural resources, how did Singapore do it?
Part of the answer lies in its position. Nestled between much larger economies like China and India, Singapore is a place where ships and traders have always historically called in before moving on to bigger countries. And that practice continues today, here at the harbour of the country's biggest port operator, PSA.
Singapore has the world's largest transshipment port. Think of it as an airport. Instead of passengers, about 1 in 6 of these shipping containers come through Singapore and transit through to different parts of the world.
It's a port that is amongst the most technologically advanced. Its speed and efficiency at handling containers has won awards. Next, PSA hopes to debut its driverless vehicles to transport containers within the port. Rotterdam, Hamburg and Nagoya are the only other places in the world to have them. But its chief executive contends that success is not without challenges. Singapore may be the world's largest transfer hub, but it's no longer the world's busiest harbour. It lost that title to Shanghai in 2010.
China is a huge market. A lot of people, production and consumption. And it stands to reason that if Shanghai builds well and operates well, they will have access to a lot more business. But today, they are about 2 to 3% above Singapore.
So concerned is Singapore's government in edging out competitors. They want to double the capacity of their ports. A new deep-water harbour is being built in the west of the island to handle larger next-generation container ships. And they plan to increase the number of containers passing through annually from over 30 million currently to 65 million in under a decade. All part of a push to ensure that Singapore will always remain a popular port of call. Sharon Jik Leil, BBC News, Singapore.